My body has changed so much since I became pregnant. Look at this. See this pudge and this? Still doing the same weightlifting activities that I did beforehand, before I was pregnant, but you can't tell, can ya? I've noticed, I've been gaining weight. I'm supposed to gain weight, whatever, because this baby's totally worth it, so I can gain tons of weight, it's fine. Why should you run while you're pregnant? Hugest pet peeve right now while I'm running while pregnant is people think that I'm fragile, and they say things to me that really offend me. You're really sure that that's safe, or when you go out there you need to be really careful, you don't want to trip on anything. Come on! If it wasn't safe, I wouldn't be doing it. I've been running for over 20 years consistently. I'm 30 years old. I started when I was 9 or 10, and it's not something that I'm willing to give up because I'm pregnant. It's creating a great, healthy environment for my baby to be living in. Also, mentally and physically, it keeps me stable, it keeps me healthy, it keeps me going. My husband and I found out that we were pregnant immediately after we got married. We got married in August, we found out in September that we were pregnant. So we got pregnant, and as soon as I got pregnant, I said I'm not going to run because I'm so fragile now that I'm pregnant. I don't want anything to happen to this baby, blah, blah, blah. Well, lo and behold, 12 weeks later, I had a miscarriage. Didn't stick. It was a blighted ovum, and if you want more information on a blighted ovum, I'll put some links down below because I think it's something that occurs to more women than we know. And I didn't run. I took 12 weeks off from running because I just thought, I wanted to be careful. And when I had that miscarriage, I remember thinking, I will never, ever give up running unless my doctor tells me I have to. I will never stop running if I'm healthy and it's a healthy pregnancy. I'm going to keep running. So lo and behold, 3 months later, we found out that we were pregnant again with this pregnancy, and I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped running. Differences between first trimester running and second trimester running. First trimester running was really hard for me this past spring because the weather was really nice and I felt really sick and also tired, moody, and grouchy. And there were days where I just didn't want to get off the couch. There were lots of those days where I tried not to let that bother me, and I would go out and run, and usually I would feel way better if I just went out and ran. Other days though, I would come home from school and I would just pass out and go to sleep and take a nap because I was so tired. So you really have to listen to your body. That's a huge difference between pre-pregnancy and then while you're pregnant. You have to listen to your body. You don't have a choice. If your body is exhausted but your mind says I want to go for a run anyways, it's not a good idea. And it's a different form of exhaustion. It's not that kind of just being tired because you're tired. It's you're tired because you're building a baby inside of you kind of tired, and there's a difference. There was nothing that would satisfy me in my first trimester. Nothing. I just felt so sick all the time, and so I think that can wear a person down, especially when it comes to your energy for running. I had a lot of food aversions, which didn't help because I was on this huge green smoothie kick. End up having a big aversion to some green smoothies. Can't even think about having another green smoothie right now. It makes me want to vomit. Trimester, I have so much more energy. I've also noticed that my clothing has changed while I'm running. There's a huge difference now. I have to wear things that are, I still can wear some of the same clothes, I just have to modify it. I wish I had the money to buy these really expensive running skirts, but I just can't afford $70. So instead I wear these awesome belly bands that you can purchase at Target for 10 bucks. My midwife told me about them. And then I usually fold my shorts down and under, so that way it gives me some more breathable room. I can then pull the belly band down over my shorts and make that adjustment nice and comfortable. And then I pull my shirt down on top of the belly. I need a lot of water, so I bring a lot of water with me.
I don't bring the bladder that goes into this camelback. This is a huge camelback. It's meant for like really long runs. This camelback comes with a bladder that you would fill up with water and a little tube so you could just, you know, grab it right here and drink from it. But I'm so scared that that bladder will grow bacteria, and every time I use it, I could be just re-drinking or taking in some form of bacteria that is probably not going to be very safe for my baby. I just reuse the same water bottle. I'll wash it and let it air dry. Second trimester, my gait is changing, and that's huge. I've noticed that it's so weird. It's hard for me to explain how my gait has been changing, but it's almost like there's something, well, there's something right on my stomach, and it's making it harder for my legs to have the same movement as they had at the beginning.
My pace has slowed down incredibly, so I don't even really try to time myself. And I have to pee a ton while I'm running.
In this little corner.
I've also noticed that I need to go for a run in the morning compared to in the afternoon or in the evening. Just because the afternoon will hit and I will just be so tired that there's nothing I'm going to want to do except for take a nap. I think running while pregnant definitely has its challenges and its differences that are so different than running pre-pregnancy. I mean, there's still so much I can do. I can still run hills. I can still go out and enjoy the day and the weather and just feel great.